Christian here from AndroidUnite.com with another accessory review for your Android-powered smartphone, and this time it is courtesy of Meenova. It is a mini microSD card reader. You might have remembered seeing this as one of the Kickstarter projects about 6-7 months ago. It's taken a while to get this project out to the backers, but finally we got ours in the mail. Got mine in the mail about 2 weeks ago, and I've been enjoying it ever since, and thought, you know what, now that I've gotten some extensive use with it and I'm able to give an accurate review of it, I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the box and show you guys what it comes with. So this is the packaging, as you can see here. This is available at Meenova.com. It is for Android-powered smartphones, and you can very clearly see the black color choice that I had here, the carbon black as they call it. They also have orange, white, and I believe silver. I'm not sure about that fourth color. But they do have 4 colors to choose from, so definitely go over to their website and check it out. Now what this does is this allows you to insert a microSD card into a phone such as the HTC One that doesn't have a microSD slot, like the Galaxy S4 for example, and so it allows you to transfer over pictures, videos, do backups of your ROMs if you'd like. If you're a big Android modder or love switching over from one ROM to another, and you've got the HTC One, this would definitely be a great choice for you. Taking a look at the back, you can see here Specification supports micro SDHC cards up to 32 gigs, micro SDXC cards up to 64 gigs or higher. Works on Windows XP, Vista, 7, 8, Mac OS X, Linux, and only compatible with Android devices with power-enabled USB over OTG hardware capabilities and USB mass storage support. So the list is pretty extensive here. It offers you a quick little walk. I'll let you read that portion right there. Accessories that come in the box: the card reader itself, a little key ring, snap hook, and a USB adapter. So if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. That's an image of what it all looks like when it's assembled. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to move my little stand out of the way here. Like I said, I have used this for about 2 weeks now, so I know that it works, and I'm a very, very proud customer. Did have to wait a little bit longer than usual. They had several manufacturing problems just with the cap fitting right, so I've put everything back in where it was supposed to be except for this little key ring here, and this is what pretty much it comes with: the USB adapter with the micro USB port there and a regular USB port. Comes with a little hook, which is great for keeping it on your keychain. Little revolving hook there, very cool. And then finally the ring and the device itself. So this opens up, gives you access to the micro SD port. I'm sorry, the micro USB port. And I've already got my micro SD cards inserted in here, but as you can see, fits in very nicely. Just pop it into place, and then bring over your Android device. I happen to have the HTC One in black. And as soon as you insert it here, you'll see the blinking light. And up here at the top, you'll get a notice that it's preparing the USB. It gives you a little warning saying that you can't charge while this is inserted. So just go ahead and dismiss that. So what is this useful for? When paired with a File Explorer, I've got Root Explorer here, you can take backups. As you can see, it goes straight into my backups. Sorry, it's not focusing very well there. There you go. I've got my original ROM up here, stock, and then I've got Viper ROM running on my HTC One. Let's see. In order to get to the actual root, you have to go to Mount and then USB. It's not the SD card because that's internal storage, so you have to go to USB. Then from here you've got access to everything on the card. I transferred over my pictures, my ROM backups, and a few other files there. So Another thing that this is extremely useful for is when you're doing backups just using twerp or online Android backup, which essentially uses twerp or Clockwork. I highly recommend this app. In fact, I'll do one right here so you guys have a good view. So let me give you a little preface to why this is useful. I used to do twerp recovery backups maybe once every 2 weeks. It's out of sight, out of mind. I rarely ever restart my phone, and when I do, that's usually when I do my backup. But I found that there was a developer on XDA who had this app on there who allowed you to do complete backups from the OS. And so I went ahead and downloaded it. I've been using it for months now. It is awesome. This is what it looks like. Finds your phone, downloads the appropriate, I guess, scripts. Auto detects your phone. You can either do a quick backup or a custom. I usually do custom. I name my recovery. I choose whether I want twerp or Clockwork, and choose whether I want MD5 or to disable it, whether I want to compress it or not. And the only kicker is, instead of doing SD card like it's found here, you'd have to switch that over to mount USB, and then it'll change over. There you go. And that's it. From here you just click the arrow up here and it starts performing the backup. Finishes, you know, I've got maybe 20 out of the 32 gigs of my phone used up, and it takes me about 10 minutes to do. Never had any problems restoring the ROMs. I know some people might think that, oh, because you're using the OS at the time of backup, that it might, you know, corrupt some files. That's simply not the case. This little contraption works awesome for doing stuff like that on the run. You just unhook it from your keychain, plug it into your phone, run an online Nandroid backup. And again, it's called online Nandroid backup not because it, you know, transfers your files up to the cloud or anything like that. Simply called that because you're actually live in the OS while it's doing that. So all of the files are being moved onto the SD card. I unplug it, put the cap back on, put it back on my keychain, and I'm ready to go. I find that I'm using online Nandroid backup probably about once every 3 days now, that it's so easily accessible, and I'm not actually using internal storage thanks to this little guy. And as you can see there, the cap fits nicely. It snaps into place, so, you know, I jiggle around my keys all the time. They scrape up against stuff. I set them down on the desk, put them in my jeans, put them in my cup holder in my car, and I've never had the cap fall off due to that normal use. And so I highly recommend this little guy. This is, I think, available. Actually, let's just check it out instead of me speculating. Let's just go to Meenova.com. Check out their website really quick. That's their color, so I was right. Silver, black, white, silver, and orange. I guess we have to go to pre-order in order to get the price. $12, guys. This is insane. $12, and you can get this little Kickstarter-backed contraption. Standard rate of $3 for shipping. So for $15 you could get this at your doorstep. Took them about 3 to 5 days to ship, is what they said on their updated blog. And so I'm not sure what state they ship from, but 3 to 5 days, $15, and you're golden. Again, this is Christian from AndroidUnite.com, and this has been a review of the Meenova MicroSD card reader. Highly recommended. Definitely check it out, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.